Good morning, friends. My name is Jake Owen and I'm currently trying to get shredded for the first time in my life before I turn 30 in June. Since I'm posting this video in Feb, I have 4.5 months left to reach my goal. I currently weigh 210 pounds, which is 37 pounds lighter than I was a year ago. I don't feel perpetually hungry, and during a recent diet break I found I can eat 3,000 calories daily and maintain 210 pounds, and I think this is pretty cool. The reason my diet has been so successful and my metabolism remained high is because I haven't rushed the process. I've lost weight slowly and taken diet breaks along the way. I've lost 37 pounds by simplifying my diet. I'm not restrictive in the way I eat, but I do count calories. Most of my food comes from minimally processed sources such as fruits, veg, lean meats, eggs, and whole grains. If I want to eat a treat, I work it into my caloric budget for that day. Simple. I also make an active effort to eat a lot of fiber. Eating like this keeps me full, keeps cravings at bay, and prevents me from over-consuming when I do have a treat. Because I'm not just trying to lose weight, and I want great body composition at the end of this process, I've been training hard to encourage muscle to stay and fat to go. I train 4 to 5 days a week and I'm running a legs push-pull split over a 6-week training block. Over the 6 weeks the training gets progressively harder and the closer to failure I get. During this training session, I'm in week 4 of that 6-week training block. So what I'm aiming for is 2 reps in reserve, meaning I'm about 2 reps away from failure. I aim for full range of motion and try keep my form the same. I think things are going pretty smooth. I think I'm going to get there, and I hope you'll join me for the process. Got to get back to work, so I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to make something pretty easy but also really tasty. It's a little bit strange, so bear with me. This meal is pretty straightforward. Get a pan ready. I'm going to weigh out a tiny bit of olive oil. Guys, if you are dieting, make sure you weigh olive oil. It's crucial. Don't guess. So I'm going to grab a couple of these tomatoes, and while those get frying, egg whites, 300 mils, 50 grams of spinach, onion powder. Well, I've got some crushed garlic. There it is. I'm also just going to get my toast going in the meantime. Short on time, you got to be efficient with how you cook. Now this is just already chopped garlic. I'm going to put a generous amount. Garlic's good for you. It's really good at keeping you from getting sick. It's probably not great for your girlfriend, for your love life. Otherwise it's really good for you and it's flavorful. 1 whole egg. We want to make sure all the spinach is chopped up. And that gives us what looks like a very healthy smoothie. Imagine drinking that. Ugh. Tomatoes are done. Let me just put those on our plate. Pour them in. Next part of this meal. I'm not used to eating eggs without some sort of fat. For years I had lots of butter on my bread. The calories will be similar to butter, so you could use butter, but what I like about the avocado is that it's obviously full of nutrients, and the other thing about it is it actually has a ton of fiber in it, so it's a lot more filling than butter. It's one of the reasons I opt for the avo these days as like a spread on the toast. It's really delicious. Okay, we're not going to go crazy, we're not having that whole avo. So what I'm aiming for is 50 grams. Yeah, there we go, perfect. So what you'll see with this meal, guys, it's got the tomatoes, the egg whites, it's got the spinach, it's got the avocado. This bread is also very fibrous. It's like a whole wheat bread. I know I harp on about it, but the reason you want to have fiber is 1, fiber is really good for you. 2, when you're dieting, fiber is essential because it keeps you full. This meal is going to make me real full. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm just taking all this lovely avocado and basically using it as a butter, spreading it all over my bread. a ton of food. I mean, this whole big thing is going in my tummy. It's going to make me full. And the calories, you can see the calories are pretty low. The protein really high. And that's kind of crucial when you're dieting. So give it a go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. I know it looks a bit odd. Oh, so good. For dinner tonight, I'm doing something very low calorie, which means I get to have some snacks while watching TV. I'm making a very filling and tasty chicken salad. The ingredients are 200 grams of cooked chicken breast, a yellow pepper, 50 grams of celery, 100 grams of sprouts, 10 grams of mayonnaise, and 20 grams of sriracha chili sauce. I like to chop everything up nicely into small pieces, and that way the mayo and sriracha really coat everything nicely. Finally, for my snack, I'm having 4 of these little chocolates, which total 300 calories. This is actually a very low calorie day for me, and if I wanted I could still eat another 200 to 300 calories. But after all this voluminous food, protein and fiber, I'm pretty full. That's it, my full day of eating. I did another full day of eating with different meals in this video here. If you have any questions, I'm here. Peace.